everybody, this is KN from Sonic Song 182 here to wish you guys another happy fun Friday. I hope you guys have had a good week and it's already the start of September. You know, I say already, but hasn't this been like the longest slash also bizarrely shortest year ever? Oh boy. Oh neat. Also, I'm having fun with the with seeing the green names come up with the badges. Hello to everybody in general, all of my regulars, all of my lurkers. Hello to my moderators. I see that Danny is here today. Hello, Danny, and they are moderating. And I thank you. It is hard work, and I really appreciate it. We've also got some of our Team 182 agents of 182. Those are our green names that you guys are seeing. I'm having fun seeing those because honestly, as much prep as I didn't really know how the membership things worked. And so I keep getting pleasant little surprises regarding the agents of 182 extra memberships. Like, at first I didn't know you guys would get to be green in the chat. That's exciting, and now, like, there's a lot of you guys. Also, I think Olivia Runting just joined the Agents of 182. Welcome, Secret Agent Olivia! I'll do more welcoming in the Agents area, at a different time. Oh, the music stopped because, Knuckles' island was getting robbed and it startled me for a second. There's Dust. Hello, Dust in the Wind. Let's see. So, I'm gonna do some doodling. Oh yes, Mr. Swissroll noticed. Yes, the Maria emote was added. Yes, thank you guys in the agents for, voting on what the next emoji should be. And it was Maria, so she's, available now for the agents to use as an emoji. But let me see, I'm gonna do some doodling today, but I want to check up on what you guys are saying here in the chat. Aw, Olivia. Olivia said, I am like shaking right now. I've been wanting to join so badly. Well, welcome! I hope that as long as you're able to comfortably do so that it can be fun more so than stressful, and you can still get like your groceries and stuff. I appreciate that a lot. Welcome, welcome. Let's see. Ocarina Dude 13 said, "Hi KN, sorry, I haven't been catching up with the streams lately." That's okay, Ocarina Dude. There's lots going on, and actually it is an honor that so many of you guys come to hang out with me on Fridays, because, you know, Friday's like a big deal day. Everybody's like, oh, thank goodness it's Friday. And so everyone's got stuff going on, so like, especially since there's like a bunch of you guys who come here like almost every week, that's pretty special. But on the, you know, when you guys are busy, you've got other things to do, it's totally okay if you can't come hang out that week. Opal the Hedgie said, hello KN. Hello Opal! Welcome to the chat! Let's see. Maya Abraham just got out of class. Oh my gosh, yeah, I guess a lot of you guys just restarted classes. A lot of you guys are doing an online class right now. Everybody, I wish you luck with your online classes, and I know that there's a lot of things there that are frustrating because there's new challenges that were not there in the previous year, but everybody just have a strong spirit about it, fight your way through and do your best. And if you find yourself getting frustrated by the challenges of living so much of your academic life online, just have a nice like, make sure you drink your water and like have a snack or something, or meditate or rest so you don't get overstressed. Let me see. Lino Avila, I don't think I've seen that name before. Hello, Lino. They said, what's up? Hello. Let me see. I think Vinny must be in here somewhere. Like, I haven't actually seen him. That goes to say how quickly the chat can move sometimes. Like, my good buddy of over a decade is apparently in the chat somewhere, but I only know he's here because you guys said, hi, Vinny! I haven't seen his name come up yet. Nicholas Coronado said, KN, have you seen Tails and Sonic Pals? I believe so. That is actually a friend of mine / Sonic Song voice actor is, I believe, head of that channel. She's the actress for Tails, but over here she's our Wave the Swallow and Princess Elise actress. So we've worked together for a good long while, and I've been so excited to see that channel take off for her. She's got like other channels that she's pretty popular for also, but I feel like the growth on the Tails and Sonic Pals one was really fast. If I'm thinking of the right one, sometimes my brain gets a little confused about, because I know of so many channels that are some variation of Sonic and or Tails with another like noun after it, so I'm like, I hope I'm thinking of the right one. Red Toad said, will next week's stream be another Nux Ross stream? It seems pretty likely that that would be the case because I don't really have the equipment right now to do much with like my PlayStation 4. Like sometimes I can like play some games on the computer, but these ones are the easiest for me to do. And also it makes it a little bit easier for me to talk to you guys because like if I'm playing a game of some kind, like I gotta keep my eyes on the game so I don't get to see you guys very much. Oh, those emojis look so cute. I'm seeing the Knuckles one that Supersonic Leo put down. Jason K, thank you for the 10 Nux Bucks. They said, sending these Nux Bucks to let you know that your videos are having a positive impact on our lives and that I hope you find happiness in life. 2020 sucks so far, but you keep me pushing. Keep it up. Well, I'm glad that in my small way I can cheer you guys up a little bit and we can just have a little fun over here because, yeah, you're right. It's been kind of a messed up year, right? And again, like I've said before, it's interesting that like everybody on the whole planet is having varying levels of a struggle with the same problem. Like that's just never happened before with like anything. So, yeah, 2020 year of disease. Let's see. Bronze Bendy said, hey KN, you drinking coffee? Well, I was right before the stream. It was an iced coffee that I just made myself by making regular coffee and putting ice in it and then like a tablespoon of half and half. But the ice melted and now it's kind of watery. I hear that if you make ice cubes out of coffee in the first place and then make your iced coffee like with that instead of regular ice cubes, it won't get watered down, but I guess I'm not that fancy. Ashia Smith said, hi Sonic Song, can you do Ask the Sonic Heroes episode 41 please? And I love your videos. Thank you, Ashia. I do hope to get to, oh my phone's ringing out there. I do hope to get to episode 41. I believe the next one will be episode 40 though. It'll be a little while before I can finish that one though. We haven't even gotten like the questions video out or the interview done. Right now I'm trying to get the squad prepared for an interview because when I have like a particular group of characters locked down, like with when we're gonna schedule the interview to be, that's usually when I put out the questions video. So we haven't gotten production on that one started. I probably should start drawing something. I was gonna draw a little Men in Black thing to have some fun here. I didn't have like a particular prompt for today and I'm like, you know what, that sounds like fun since like the Agents of 182 thing is super new. Very fun. 72 Acemon said, what you drawing? You know what, that works out. I was just talking about that. I was gonna draw like a Men in Black style, like at least like Rouge in there. I think like Rouge and Shadow and then a Chow maybe, because I think it'd be hard for me to draw Omega in here unless he was just like peeking up. Oh, is it your birthday today, Yasmin? Happy birthday! They said, hi KN, it's my birthday today and I'm happy you're getting big. I'm a big fan of your work. Thank you. And happy birthday. I don't know exactly what amount of subscribers, etc. counts as when you get big exactly. I think there's varying levels of that. I don't remember when we got like over 100k, but then I think we're like 160 now. But either way, it's a big deal because I've got all of you guys here pretty regularly. It's that's a good sign. Coconut Woomy said, I wish I could be an agent, but no money. But it's fine, I'll still send my love and support from the sidelines. Coconut Woomy, it's not even the sidelines. You guys are the mainline support. Agents of 182 is super fancy, and I'm excited to work with that because it's actually a lot of fun. But just everybody in general who just kind of like hangs out around the channel and contributes their time by watching videos and commenting and like chilling with me on Fun Friday, that is all extremely helpful for the growth of the channel. Again, that doesn't even count as sideline support, that counts as mainline support, so thank you so much. I think I said I was gonna draw a picture, so I am going to draw an image. Let me start with a sketch here so you guys actually have something to look at. Except, I mean, these three, both very handsome, but I should create some art. All right, and I probably, Sonic characters have such unusual head shapes, so I probably shouldn't be drawing like the glasses on yet. But I'm just getting like a sketch done, here. We're just like, And in case anybody did not know, we are listening to the fabulous, styling soundtrack of, Sonic Mania. Oh, alright, and let's, I'm probably gonna need to make this, like, maybe... No, that's okay. This is fine. Drawing crossed arms is actually kind of difficult, and this is not the best reference for that. Okay, her hand would come up here, and the other hand is going behind this arm, so let me make that make a little more sense. There we go. And it kind of crops there. She's gonna have her a little tie that goes with her outfit. And whoa, what am I doing? Yeah, Rouge's giant wing makes it even harder for the Chow to get in there, but that's okay. Alright, so I have begun! Rebecca the Owl said, this already looks beautiful. Thank you. Sonic Kid says, hello, KN. Hello! Mr. Swissroll said, so when will there be a Rouge X coffee shirt like the Tails X Fries one? You know, that would probably be a good idea. I think I would literally wear that one. That would be fantastic. But, don't know yet what the art team is thinking of for the next, like, merch item. It's, like, I generally give them kind of free run for whatever they think would be fun to work on. But I guess we will find out. And let me get Shadow started. Here, his muzzle. Yeah, I'm just gonna go straight up here, which is making his hair harder because I usually draw him from an angle instead of like straight up like that. And he's gonna have his little tie in there also, but I should have done his construction lines before worrying about things like that. Lights, camera, action. Alright, his nose is gonna be like, you know what, this will be like the second time recently I've drawn Shadow wearing some shades. Olivia Runting said, oh my gosh, I love this song! And Nafisa Ahmed said, oh, it's cute so far, KN. Thank you! Oh, Saturn 537 said, KN, when is Silver's Neverending Story Final Mix coming? I kid. That would still be nice, like digitally remastered and everything as well. You know what? It has been hard to... It's hard to, like, okay, so first of all, I've been wanting to do something like that forever. Like, I love the Silver's Neverending Story project. It was so much fun, but it's a really difficult project to do a quote-unquote remaster of. Mostly because, like, the original footage just looks like that. There is, like, no high-quality version of the footage that exists. It's just, that's just what the camera quality was back at that time. Like, looked pretty good, like, at the time, but it's not so great now, and I think, like, it'd be a lot of work to have the actors come in and, like, redub it. Something I would have to do is change all the music, because, like, the YouTube landscape regarding music has changed quite a lot, since back in the day, so I would need to change that too. But if I ever actually manage to do that, don't be surprised. I've been wanting to do that for years. Let me see. Oh, and don't worry, the Great Waluigi647. I hope you have a good rest of your day. And I should reiterate again, you guys, you don't need to join the Agents of 182 membership thing in order to support the channel. Like I was saying earlier, the mainline support, like what really, like, no channel really floats that well if it doesn't have, like, its core audience of people who just, like, basically just watch the videos and comment. Like, just those two things are so helpful for anyone who's, like, trying to do anything on YouTube, because that's where the main support comes from. And so when you guys are just around and hanging out and being, like, you know, supportive of each other, like, that stuff is super important. So, like, if, dudes, say, make sure you can buy your groceries. Feed yourselves first, and then if you've got, like, some, like, you know, more that you'd like to share, and, like, I am honored for those of you who can share some of that with me. That is an extra level of support that I really, really appreciate. But take care of your families first. Sonic Kid was asking KN, who's your favorite Batman villain? It's kind of hard to say. I think I like Poison Ivy. She's pretty cool. And, like, the Penguin, I guess. Like, what a strange concept for a villain, but that guy's pretty awesome. And, terrifying, also. He scared me in, like, well, I forget which Batman movie it was, but he, like, walked up and bit somebody, like, right in the face. I'm like, my gosh! Penguin! Calm down! But I'd say Poison Ivy is probably my favorite, and then maybe, like, and then Penguin I just think is hilarious. Shadowstar13, thank you for the 2 Nux bucks. They said, first time in my life I'm fancy. Lol, happy Friday. Happy Friday to you too, Shadowstar. I'm not sure what this is in reference to, but Lindsay and Jake Kangaroo Mouse said, Dust in the wind. I see you, Dust. I saw Dust earlier. There he is again. Dust says, yup, I'm here. Alexis Steinman said, my favorite Batman villain, of course, is my girl Harley Quinn. Excellent. And, Let me scroll back here really quick. Sometimes I see comments that are in response to something else, but I don't have the context. So I guess I don't know what, I saw something, but I don't know what it's, oh, okay, I found it. Alright, I saw the chat saying like, oh no, Wyatt, I hope you're okay, and that was because Wyatt Wyhog said, I'm doing okay, allergies are bothering me to no end, but I'm doing okay. I'm sorry to hear about your allergies, Wyatt Wyhog. I hope that those get under control and stop bothering you quite so much, because that can be rough. I mean, especially right now, because people are like, oh no, is that person sick? And anyway, in general, that's no fun. I don't have, I guess okay, I don't think I've got allergies like, regular allergies. My dad does, though. Look at this. I'm gonna just literally make it cheese. Here's cheese. And I think he's got such little stubbly legs and arms. I'm gonna have him sit like this. And also I might make him a little larger because he's not gonna be in the background now, he's in the foreground. There we go. Okay, and let me make them slightly down here. King of Ducks said, you know Joker's pretty cool as a Batman villain, and Stardown said my favorite is the Penguin. I just think that the Penguin is kind of hilarious, but he was also scary. Ringleader thanks you said, I love you fam. Thank you. And Rosemary Rivera said, I'm going back to lurking. Bye-bye, have fun lurking. Aw, and Rachel Lisa C said, I have an abnormally high allergy reaction to dust, so I feel the allergy problems all the time. Oh, that's rough. That is rough. And Psychosonic fan, I hope you feel better. They said they were not feeling well, and Melvin Fox said, flying battery zone. Still can't beat it in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, but I can beat it in Sonic Mania. That one can be kind of a difficult level. Let me see. I guess I'll chit-chat about allergies for a little bit. I'm not allergic to anything in a significant way. Like, sometimes, like, there's so much dust and stuff in the air just in general that it would make anybody sneeze. There's 2 food items that I might be slightly allergic to. One of them is, like, weirdly enough, it's specifically spearmint gum. Like, I had a throat struggle with spearmint gum once when I was, like, I think I had to be, like, 14 or 15 at the time. And I don't know if that's really what was going on there, but I never bothered with spearmint gum again. However, other kinds of mint does not bother me. Sweet mint is like the gum flavor that I have all of the time, and peppermint is fine. It was just literally spearmint, and I didn't know what was up with that. And also, I might be just a little bit allergic to avocado. I still eat it all of the time, though. It's just when I have a certain amount of it, it makes my mouth itchy. And I have to imagine that means there's some, like, mild allergy going on there. But really, I am very fortunate that I don't have serious allergies, because my dad has, like, supreme, like, hay fever type allergies. It's kind of rough. No, Stardown, I'm sorry. Stardown said they're severely allergic to peanut butter, and they even hate the smell of it. That's rough. Bronze Bendy said, I'm allergic to cantaloupe. No, that's sad, I'm sorry. Be safe. Uwu Owo Fangs, there's actually an interesting story behind that. Uwu Owo Fangs said, wait, when Sonic and Amy went to the zoo, the wildlife safari, and Amy had an allergic reaction to the deer, was that planned, or was Ames having an allergic reaction? Okay, so, the video that, Uwu Owo Fangs is referring to is when Sonic and Amy went on vacation to, like, the wildlife safari, and there was, like, a whole scene in there where Amy had, like, an allergic reaction to an African deer. My sister Ames was not with me on that trip. That was actually my friend Jen, who did, the recent Sonic Chefs episodes with me. And we were just, like, we were doing the filming, and she had an allergic reaction to the deer. So it was, like, the script was based on, like, what happened while we were there, and she just, like, got super runny nose, super itchy eyes, because, like, you have these food cups, and the deer and the other animals can, like, walk up, not the carnivorous ones, obviously the tigers are in a cage, but the non-carnivorous animals can walk up and they can eat food out of these little cups that they give you. And so when that one walked up and we were getting the shot, poor Jen had, like, an allergic reaction to it. And, like, we were thinking, like, what an obscure thing to be specifically allergic to. Not even, like, just local deer. Like, how else would she have possibly found that out? Because it's like, it's specifically like a breed of African deer that's not even native to like the USA. And what a strange way to find that out. Koga Plush said, when I was little, I thought having allergies was cool. I am very disappointed in little me. But my friend's allergies to peanuts got me to not like peanut butter, so yay. You know what, it can be disturbing if, like, you know, you've got friends who are allergic to certain things, because you want to be really careful and very respectful of people's different, like, dietary needs, because you never know what, like, their allergy history is, for example, so you gotta be careful. Better safe than sorry. And that one's pretty sad for me. I love peanut butter. Like, weirdly enough, I didn't care about peanut butter, like, at all for many years until, like, suddenly, out of nowhere, 2 years ago, peanut butter became my jam. That was not a pun. Not on purpose. But it was, like, I love peanut butter, so it's, unfortunate, to be allergic. Also because, like, it's so, like, that's a really common one, so it can be slightly harder to avoid. Dust in the Wind said, the most common allergy I see down here is shellfish. Yeah, that one's pretty rough. And shellfish and peanut allergies, those are both, like, pretty dangerous ones. Oh, it's a cute emoji combo from, Motun Rola Oluwu Ojo. That's a bat and a hedgehog. Very cute. Supersonic Leo said, I am also lactose intolerant. I'm sorry. And Sean TTM Gilroy said, I know someone with a gluten allergy. Yeah, there's a lot of different kinds, and I'm pretty lucky that I'm only, like, slightly allergic to something, but not, like, danger zone allergic. I don't think that I could eat enough of an avocado to have an actual problem. Alright. So even though Rouge has her shades on, I'm gonna make them slightly see-through, so I have to, like, actually draw her eyes. So, oops. Let me get her pupils in there. There we go. Give her some sassy eyebrows. Maito Brito said, I'm also allergic to seafood. I'm so sorry. Ellie Barrett said, shellfish isn't such a common allergy near where I live, and I've never eaten any. You know, I don't remember the last time I had a shellfish exactly. Sometimes I'm not sure exactly what counts, though, like, is a crab. Like, I always think, like, specifically of, like, a lobster. Roly Polio 4 said, I used to be super allergic to pets, but ever since my sister got a cat, I think my immune system has built up. I know that can happen, so that is good. It's that your immune system got to build up over time, and so it's not as dangerous for you. Let me see. Let me go ahead and get a little further along here. I know I'm going kind of slow, and we're 33 minutes in already. I really lose track of time when I'm just chatting with everybody. Forgive me. There. I'm just gonna have her ears go straight up. I say this every time, but her big, gigantic, adorable ears. Velocity the Hedgehog said, Sonic Song, nice to see you again. Hello, Velocity, nice to see you again, too. Daisy Hernandez said, an old friend of mine has a peanut allergy, but I never knew how bad it was, so I always avoided having snacks with peanuts around him. You know what? That's just safe. If you know that your friend has, like, a peanut allergy, sometimes just, like, I think, like, those ones can be really serious and you never know, like, how sensitive they are. So if you, like, already know that your friend has a peanut allergy, I don't think it's that big of a deal to just not have peanuts around them. You know, you can always save your favorite peanut snacks for home. Let me do that. G-Man Art said, I haven't been watching these streams in a while. Well then, welcome back. It's nice to have you. We are drawing Men in Black, Shadow, Rouge, and Cheese the Chow. Vertera Palmer said, it's so kawaii. Good work, KN. Thank you. And Russet the Magical Fox said, hi. Hello. And quick hello to Neon the Hedgehog also. Oh, and a random villager is here also. Hello. They said, for some reason I imagine the Chow in the middle being in charge here. You're probably right. Shadow and Rouge are just the models here to look good, and the Chow is the one that's running the place. Let me see. Yeah, she was looking pretty cute over there. And G-Man Art did a follow-up comment saying, "Ah yes, Men in Black, my favorite movie series." It is a good one. It's a lot of fun. The Men in Black series. I think I guess I haven't seen like Men in Black International, but I did see Men in Black like 1, 2, and 3. I think a lot of what's so much fun about it is just the character chemistry. The actors are so much fun, and it's like, it has like really serious moments in there, but it's also kind of ridiculous, just like baseline ridiculous, and that's totally down like my alley of content creation. Rainboom Blitz said, bye Rebecca! Bye Rebecca! Okay, let me see. Oops, sorry, I have to look something up. Why? Oh, okay. This is fine. Luigi Rivera said, does anybody know how to get rid of a wasp? No. It's the wasp's house now. All you can do is run. If you're allergic to the wasp, don't even try, just run. Have somebody else assist you. But if you are not allergic to the wasp and you're not terrified, what I would do is try to catch it in a cup. By like, a see-through cup is better so you can see what it's up to. But put a cup over it if it lands on a surface, and then slide a piece of paper underneath. Very carefully, like, get it off of, like, the surface where it landed, carry it, heave the thing outside, and run. Oh my gosh, SMAP Plaza said, commit arson! Oh no! That is terrifying. Kylo Ren said, I'd rather a wasp sting instead of a bee sting. Rachel Lisa said, I'm petrified of wasps. And Intro Geist said, demon bees! Yeah, that's generally how I'll get rid of potentially dangerous pests. It's usually... You know what, I shouldn't have colored this in. Usually I do the catch in a cup method. I've done that with all kinds of creatures that have gotten into the school I teach at. Here we go. Meanwhile, with children screaming. I'm like, don't worry guys, it won't kill us. There we go. And... she's got a suit on, so... she's... it's got, like, big... boss shoulders. Nicole Cholog said, I ran away from a bee a few months ago. Fair enough! You know what? You don't gotta fight every battle, just run! Here, I'll just, do that, and then let's put Rouge's other hand visible here, so we know what's up. Okay, and then I'll give her great big gigantic wings. Whoop. There we go. Just make a couple of little lines here. Just for flavor. Okay, and she needs the sunglasses now, but they have to be on a separate layer so I can make them semi-transparent. Let me see. Oh, Velocity the Hedgehog said, I got stung by a wasp when I just wanted to animate for a YouTube channel while listening to music outside. I think the saddest bee sting story that I have, like, I've never been stung by a bee. This is not a sad story. That story is, me versus the bee nest. Or hornets, I guess. That is not a sad story, that's a terrifying story. But the sad one is just when my sister Ames was very small, she was just trying to be helpful to her mother by going outside and getting mail from the mailbox. But there was a freaking hornet in there or something, and it came out and attacked her when she put her hand in the mailbox. Why? That's the saddest one I've got. The one about me versus the bees, that one is harrowing and dramatic, but it's not sad exactly. Well, maybe not for me, maybe for everybody else I was with. Let's go here. And I'll just put that there. And here. Okay, that should be fine. Honestly, this looks more like a scientist pair of glasses, but it's okay. That's fine. That's fine. Tanner Rather has arrived. Hello! And G-Man Art, I'm sorry that you were attacked by a lizard in the mailbox. Life is cruel. I'm so sorry. Oh, Olivia Runting, thank you for the 5 Nux bucks. They said, hi Kian, how are you? I'm kinda emotional because of my ankle hurting on Monday night. It hurts quite often. If it's okay, can you please shout Nyatta's Tails? Yes, I think I can do that.
Hello, Olivia. This is Tails. I'm sorry that your ankle hurts. You should probably try to take it easy, so that it's got time to recover. If you run around too much on an injury, it makes the healing process go a little bit slower. So do what you can to take care of yourself. Have a good rest of your Friday!
Oh no. Rosemary Rivera has emerged again from lurking, and they said, when I was watering the flowers, the wasps tried to attack the water. Wasps are so mean. Oh no. Wasps are unkind. Sometimes bumblebees can be cute, but wasps, man, those things want to destroy us. Lino Avila said, this looks amazing. Thank you. Oh man, sorry Sunix Stories. They said that they stepped on a wasp once and got stung by a bee and had to lay down and couldn't walk for a bit after stepping on the wasp. Yeah, sometimes life comes at you fast, right? Horrible. I am so sorry. Alexis Steinman said, Rouge looks like a professor. She actually does. There's something professory about this. Like, she looks like a science teacher. That's not what I was going for. I was trying to do Secret Agent, but I agree with you. That's literally what it looks like. Oh... Okay, let me see. Rouge I need to turn down a lot so that I can focus on— well, actually, Rouge, why don't I just do full here? And then just turn off the layer. Okay, it's time to get to Shadow— oh! Sorry. Shadow! It is your turn now. Oh! That's half of what art is, just trying to be like, this line doesn't look right, and you just do it over and over again. Nah, I don't like it. Nope. Ah! Okay. Let's just go down here, because clearly I'm not getting it in one streak from this side. There, it's a little better. Let's good music. Very good music. Yeah, I'll curve it a little. Erase this. And here we go. Alright, let me... Nicholas Coronado said the evil lines. A random villager said, the coolest's turn to be drawn. Sonic's channel - Sonic Animations and Sonic Games said, do you have thoughts to work for the Sonic team as an artist? I'm afraid not. I don't think that I have a consistent enough style to do well, like, as a artistic professional. I am very fortunate that I have a little place carved out here for myself on the internet where everybody enjoys what I do, or else, you know, they wouldn't stick around if they didn't like it. That'd be weird. But, like, I don't really draw consistently enough, I think, for it to work, like, in a professional setting. Because, like, my art fluctuates in a lot of ways. But, you know, if they offered, I would totally go for that. That would be fun. But I have a lot of, art buddies who help me out with the art on the channel for Asuka Sonic Heroes and stuff, and I think they would do fantastic as actual artists for Sega. King of Ducks said, in reference to what I was saying, like how people wouldn't stick around if they didn't like it, King of Ducks said, man, I hate this video. Now on to part 6. Okay. Shadow's just got a big smirk on his face. I need to open it up a little more because I want to give him a little fang. Oh my gosh. I'm a predictable person. There's certain adorable attributes that I just love to draw. Oh, William Miller. Thank you. I'm not entirely sure what kind of money that is. Let me see. What is that? Where is this from? Oh, it's a Russian ruble. I might be mispronouncing that. Please excuse me. Okay, here we go. Rouge rubles. Thank you, William Miller, for the 100 Rouge rubles. And they said, just living a peaceful life of a 16-year-old boy. Hope you have a good time. Thank you, William. I hope you do have a nice and peaceful day. And many nice and peaceful days to come. I'm glad that you're spending some of that day with us here. Alright. 72 Acemon said, and there's one more kind of moolah to add to the term list. Oh, thank you, Dust. They said you're pronouncing it right. Yeah, you know, that is fantastic for learning purposes, because there's a lot of different kinds of, monies around the world, and this is a great way to learn them. I think that's about, like, almost $2 in United States money? But I'm not sure. Shadow, why do you have to look evil about it? Rouge looks all chill, but Shadow looks like he's about to destroy somebody, and he likes it. Boy, howdy. Oh. Velocity the Hedgehog was saying, can you attempt to do animation sometime? Maybe sometime, because I enjoy animation. It's just, it takes a pretty long time for me to make, like, the projects everybody's waiting for on Sonic Song 182. So, I don't know. It's hard to get time to do, my pet projects. Like, because you guys know I've got, like, a regular job to make the ends meet, so I don't have as much time to do my YouTube stuff as I would like to. You guys all are very helpful in making it possible for me to do as much as I do on the channel, because I'm able to stick around and have some fun. I would enjoy doing some kind of animation. I couldn't do frame by frame, because like I was saying, my art style isn't consistent enough really to do frame by frame, and I lack the practice, but I have done and enjoy doing like puppet animations. And technically the characters in Ask the Sonic Heroes, they are built to be able to do they are built to be able to do lip sync animation. It's just that it would take way too long, so I don't actually do that. But quick answer, I would love to, but it's hard to get the time to do it, unfortunately. Oh, dude. This music is rad. Listen to this. Sorry, I got distracted. Bunny Does Things said, hello. Oh gosh, what on earth? Why does Shadow look like he came out of a Batman movie? I don't know why. Rouge looks super chill, and then Shadow just looks very dangerous. Maybe it's because the Men in Black, like, they've got a large selection of, weaponry that he can use. That job would be perfect for him. Sonic Song 182 Men in Black, parody coming soon. I would love to do that. I don't, again, as with many things, I don't know if I've got enough time, because, I gotta get, like, Ask the Sonic Heroes and the regular shows we do produced, but it would be neat if I could free up enough time to work on more, like I was saying, like, pet projects, so not, like, the typical things that I usually make, but try, like, new stuff just for fun. That would be rad, but as of right now, I don't have the time, sadly. Let me get Shadow's collar here. Oh, too far. Rosemary Rivera said, it takes me a week to draw a page for my Sonic fan comic. You know, that's something I had always wanted to also try, because it occurred to me that, like, doing a, like, if I were to dub a comic drama Sonic song project, dudes, that would be so much fun. But it would also take me a really long time to draw the comic itself. So that wouldn't quite work either. Comic drawing is no easy feat. That is some hard work. Shadow your arm. Where is this supposed to go? Hang on a second. What am I doing? Who am I? Okay. What happened? Crossed arms are a challenge for me. How did I do Rouge? Okay. It's like that. And then, sorta under. That looks hideous. What am I doing? Yes! Life. I see what happened. I didn't tilt Shadow's other arm up enough, so now it's, like, being crazy. It has to go up. Oh boy! No, no, no. Okay. It has to go like this in order to wrap behind like it's supposed to. Okay. Oh, Joey Lumley, thank you for the 4 Nux Bucks and 99 Sonic Cents. They said, knock knock, it's the alumni of Kirby Live Radio. Well, thank you. Knock knock to you too. Go enjoy your dinner, Bailey Maloney. Have a good night. And Uwu said Rouge's wings are gonna block Cheese. Actually, Cheese is gonna be in the front, so, like, he's gonna be most in the foreground. So don't worry, he won't get blocked. And let's see, Rachel Schilder said, I love how Cheese is being the boss of Team Dark. You know what, Cheese could probably destroy both Shadow and Rouge in a fight based on how we've seen Cream battle with him, so, yes, he's the man in charge. Crestline Iceberg, thank you for the 10 Nux bucks. They said, hello, KN and everyone. I hope you guys are having a fun Friday. Here's to a great stream. After losing some great people in sports and entertainment, they will be dearly missed. Yeah, there was a lot of, lots of sad news throughout the week. Some of it was kind of a shell shock, but yes, I was very sorry to hear about those. I heard about it on Twitter. Otherwise, like, I live under a rock to a degree. I'm just, I'm usually just busy working or making content and stuff, but I do hear about these things, and so yes, that was very sad. Neon the Hedgehog is wondering what KN stands for. Let me back. Oh my gosh, they actually look pretty cool. This is turning out nice. I'm gonna go over here. Alright, Neon. Back in the day, when I first started Sonic Song 182 with my sister, we did not have, like, we didn't have an audience or anybody, like, coming to watch us do anything. We just made the channel, like, to be fun and to be silly. So, since there were 2 of us on the channel, when somebody did interact with us, we needed to, like, label our comments so that they knew who of the 2 of us they were talking to. So, I nicknamed myself after Knuckles, and I'd be going by Nux, like this, because Knuckles is my favorite character. My sister, Ames, her favorite character is Amy Rose, and so she named herself after Amy, and so we would write in comments like this, so people knew which of the 2 sisters they were talking to, because we were always on the account at the same time. The problem was that once we started gaining an audience, and there were lots of people everywhere, writing our comments like this made people think that we were trying to roleplay with them, and so instead of people commenting like we were having a conversation about the video, they'd be like, yeah, we'd get responses like that, and so people thought we were trying to roleplay with them, and it was confusing, since that wasn't what we were trying to do. And so in order to make up for that, like, we had to, like, people knew us by these names for years at that point. We were like, you know what, I don't think we can call ourselves Nux and Amy without confusing people. And so what we had to do was, instead of Nux and Amy, we shortened the names Nux and Amy, like this. It just became KN, like initials almost, and instead of Amy, we went with kind of a nicknamey version, Ames, and so now it's KN and Ames of Sonic Song 182. And that is my draw my life, my entire life story. Thank you for the question, and I love you all. I hope that explained it in a way that was amusing enough. So, it doesn't stand for anything, it's just, it's half of the name Nux, so people don't get confused. That is the whole story. Thank you, Nakia the Rabbit, for the 2 Nux bucks and 99 Sonic cents. They said, hey KN, here's more Knuckles money. Thank you, I really appreciate that. I was just seeing everybody's comments in the chat. Like, Alley Cat said, draw my life. Seems legit. And Rui said, great story. Roly Polio 4 said, most beautiful story ever, with a tear face. And Nicholas Coronado said, the best draw my life. And CJ the Beast said, wow, that life story was very impactful. And that bad drawer Slasher said, so that's why Knuckles and Amy have always been the icons of the channel. Yes, that is correct. That's why Knuckles and Amy are our channel mascots. It's just because Knuckles is my favorite, Amy is my sister's favorite, and we've always had them as channel representatives. We just had to stop calling ourselves by their names because once people actually started watching the channel, it started getting real confusing. So, we had to differentiate. 72 Acemon said, interesting, so here's a new question. What are your real names anyway? That's a secret, dear. I'm sorry. We don't share our real names online. Some people have some guesses about what they might be. But we come from an era of the internet being fresh and young where, like, we were constantly warned, don't use your real name on the internet. Always use a handle. For your safety, always nicknames. Never your real name. That is not safe. Internet safety rule number 1, do not use your real name. And then out here comes like Facebook and Twitter and stuff, and they're like, please, yes, your real name, your address. How about you make your age public? And we're like, but that goes against like literally every internet safety rule that we were like, that we grew up with. But like, for example, like Facebook, you have to have your real name in most cases. And like places on Twitter, it's really hard to get that blue check mark verification if you're using a nickname. Like my channel name Sonic Song 182, that's what we're called on Twitter. But they won't like blue check mark us because it's we're not using our real name. We're not walking around like, I am John Smith. And they're like, oh, okay. Like places like Twitter, they trust you more to be who you say you are if you're using like a real name that they can track back to you. But yeah, our regular names are a secret, but we have always been known here as KN and Ames, or Nux and Amy, or just Sonic Song, and so we're very used to responding to these names. In fact, a great deal of my voice actors, I think actually all of them, they all call me by KN, like, or Nux. They, like, nobody calls me by my regular name. Like, on the internet, like, even in other circles where I'm not being KN, like, I've got, like, other places I run around where they don't know, like, I'm Sonic Song 182, I'm just, like, some normal person. Even then, I don't use my real name, I have a nickname that I use, so such is life. Red versus Blue, 1 DOC said, man, I thought since your voice sounds exactly like Rouge, I figured your favorite character was her. Rouge is one of my favorite characters, but my favorite has always been Knuckles the Echidna. Ever since I was like a little baby 3-year-old, or like 4-year-old or something, I forget exactly when, but I was like, I looked at Knuckles the Echidna in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and also like his appearances in the Archie comics, and I was like, that is the coolest thing I ever saw in my 4 years of life. And so like, some people's childhood hero is like Batman, Spider-Man, Superman, Wonder Woman. My childhood hero was literally Knuckles the Echidna. I dressed up as him for Halloween, when I'd play like pretend games with my friends, or like we'd like, everyone's like, hey KN, let's play house. I'm like, okay, I'm Knuckles. He was my favorite, and he always has been. And so like he's my fave, but I do like Rouge a lot also. She's pretty cool. She's very cool. Ryan, oh, Crash Ryan 21, thank you for the 5 Nux bucks. They said, Crash Ryan spinning in. What's good, Party Masters and Team 182? If I may make a request, can Blaze please say Blaze Punch in reference to Captain Falcon? I can give that a try. It's kind of hard to shout as Blaze, actually, so sometimes I need to, like, ramp it up a little bit. Hello everyone, this is Blaze the Cat, and here's a special shout out to, Captain Falcon, who I've never met. Blaze Punch! How was that? Was that alright? Have a good rest of your day, Crash Ryan. Yas. Oh, Nakia the Rabbit said, my childhood heroes are the Teen Titans. I loved the Teen Titans, like the show on Cartoon Network. I didn't get to read the comics that they were based off of. Dude, that show was my jam. I own all 5 seasons and the movie on DVD. My favorite was Beast Boy, but honestly, I liked all of the characters. Like, everybody in that show just, like, knocked it out of the park with being such charismatic, fun, interesting characters. And they were funny, they were dramatic, they had really like great adventures and so much fun character dynamics. I really loved the Teen Titans. I am a fan. It's good stuff, good stuff. And I didn't quite draw Cheese's like arms long enough. That's okay, that's fine. He's a chibi boy. He's a chibi. There we go. There's his little feet. And there we go. I think, oh. Yeah, I'll just have to be careful about that. I forgot to... Oh, that's not spelled right. Hang on. Okay, there we go. There we go. If we see through the glasses, this is what we will see. Okay, okay. Turning, ooh, don't want to do that. Oh wait, actually, yes I do. Okay, so it's gonna look a little strange right now because everybody's layered over each other. How much time do I have? I've got a good amount of time. The cartoon critic said, quick question, is Cheese a boy or a girl? I think generally Cheese is being portrayed as a boy chow. So, yes. I'm not sure if other mediums have portrayed him as a girl, but I'm pretty sure Cheese is a dude. Ryan Shellhouse said, I liked Tara a lot. Yeah, Tara was a very interesting character. I was just listening to, like, people's attempts at, like, isolating the soundtrack for Teen Titans, like, on YouTube. You can look up the tracks, and it's not perfect because it's an unreleased soundtrack, but man, that was good music. And, Tara had some of the best themes. It was really good. Ariana Draw said, in Sonic X, Cheese was a girl, but he's a boy in the games. Oh, that's bizarre. Yeah, I thought there was at least one popular medium where they had Cheese be a girl character instead. And you know what? Actually, fair enough. Fair enough. King of Ducks said, hey, Can, do you play TF2? If so, who do you main? Is that Team Fortress? No, I don't play that one, and I don't even know who the characters would be. But it sounds like it must be something that you enjoy, so I hope you have a lovely time playing the game. Oh, hi, Lyrical. Lyrical said, I return to adorableness. Yes. Oh. Okay, what am I doing? Ooh, Splashy Blue Dolphin, thanks for the question. They said, Can, I have a question for you. Do you like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I do. I am not super up to date on their media though, but like in the 90s I watched that show like a lot, and I had like Ninja Turtles action figures, and their game on the Sega is one of my favorites, the Hyperstone Heist. Could never quite decide who I liked better, Michelangelo or Raphael. I loved them both. So cool. I haven't seen any of Rise of the TMNT, which is the newest show, except for some clips like on Twitter, and boy, it looked so cool. Alright. Let's get Rouge started here. We need not quite the same color as our lines to do the suits. I will start this way. Start with this. And maybe when she's got her coloring in, she'll look less like a science professor and more like an agent. Here we go. We begin! Kirsten Johnson said, Can, do you have a favorite movie? Mine is Cars. Happy Friday. Ka-chow! That's a good one. Man, picking like one favorite movie is very difficult for me. I like a lot of them. Like there's so many that I like. Mostly, I guess most of my favorites are from like the Disney animation area. Oh, I'm coloring into the tie. I wasn't paying attention. Like in a lot of like the big 90s ones from Disney movies are among my favorites, like Aladdin, The Little Mermaid. Man, I watched The Little Mermaid before lockdown, of course, but I was watching it at like a limited showing at a movie theater, and just the swell of the music from The Little Mermaid at the very beginning almost made me cry in the theater. And I love Prince Eric so much. He's so dumb and I love him. But man, like, Aladdin is really, really fun. Beauty and the Beast is a favorite from when I was a kiddo. I like The Lion King a lot. Like, so, a lot of the 90s ones were my favorites, but I like a lot of the recent, like, CGI ones also. Like, Tangled is fantastic. I love Frozen. You guys already know that I really love, like, Prince Hans. He is my trash prince, and I love him. He's a horrible man, and yet... I do have an affection for a lot of the Disney villains, though, like Dude, Ursula, Jafar, Scar, dudes. But I also really like Big Hero 6. That one is a lot of fun. I know I'm missing a bunch. The Iron Giant is a really, really good one. That one's not by Disney. Gosh, that's such a good, solid movie. Perfect. I could go on and on. Like, if you guys, like, started asking me Disney movie questions, it'd make me go nuts. I'd talk about it for hours. One of my favorite non-animated movie is The Shawshank Redemption. That one is definitely for a somewhat older audience, but that one's been my favorite since I was pretty young. Really very good. Very good. Nina the Killer said, "There's nothing wrong with enjoying villain characters. They're some of the more fun characters." Man, I enjoyed Prince Hans so much. He's so dumb. he worked so hard and then totally dropped the ball. The fool. But that's also not to say, obviously, like, I like all of the characters in that movie quite a lot. I think some people got really worn out on the movie because of how over-marketed it got, because I admit it was everywhere, and it let it go caused people some psychic damage, I think, after how many times it was played. But, like, I really enjoy all the characters from that movie, like, you know, just because stupid Prince Hans is my absolute favorite. I also really liked Anna and Elsa and Kristoff and Sven, and Olaf was cool. So, like, it doesn't mean I dislike the rest of the characters. I just really liked my trash prince. I love him. He's the worst. But so much fun. Red versus Blue 1 DOC said, "I wonder, would you ever watch My Little Pony Friendship is Magic and possibly the movie that went to the big screen?" I did watch the movie that went to the big screen for MLP, and I have seen a lot of the series, but not, like, the more recent stuff. I think I saw all of probably seasons 1, 2, and 3 of My Little Pony. But then, like, you know, I fell out of step with it and wasn't seeing it very much, but I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what the season 3 finale was, so I probably fell off around that point or something. Cause I know, like, the finale of the first season was the one with the gala, and then there was the royal wedding for the second season, but I don't remember what the big thing was later. Like, I haven't been that involved in the series since then, but I definitely saw it. It was adorable. It was a lot of fun. Rarity is my favorite. And I saw the movie. I didn't go to, like, theaters to see it. I rented it from home, but it was fun. Fun movie. A random villager, thank you for the 10 Nux Bucks. They said, "I've always wanted to work on the Sonic series, whether as an artist or a writer. It's been a dream of mine for a while. Pity getting stories out of my head is so hard, though. You know, it can be a struggle. Mostly, it helps if, like, in terms of getting... Oh my gosh, I didn't draw Shadow's hands. He looks like he's in a straitjacket. This is not my intention! Shadow, what did you do? Sorry, I'm gonna go back to answering this nice question. But I just noticed that it looks like Shadow's in a straitjacket, and it made me laugh. Alright. I just needed to draw, like, his hands out. Okay. But something that can help with story writing is just consistency. Like, I've written a lot, and sometimes very long projects, but, this might sound kinda nuts, this might not be exactly the method for you, but what I ended up doing was that I woke up early every morning, and for, like, every morning for about 2 hours was writing time. There was nothing else that I was supposed to do during that period of time. It's just I had this block of 2 hours first thing in the morning where no distractions, no interruptions, this is my writing time, and I protected that time with my life. Because sometimes, you know, life's busy and there's a lot of stuff going on, so it helped to pick, so, like, the morning hours, I picked those because, like, who's gonna, like, bother you to go wash the dishes or something at, like, 6 in the morning, okay? So it was easier to protect those hours compared to others. And just having that consistent writing time, even if you only write, like, a paragraph in that period of time, like, it helps to have defended space where you're like, okay, I'm gonna be in the headspace now to work on my craft. When, like, for a good period of time, like, that was what my method was, but when it turned out that I wasn't able to do that every day anymore, the second method I did, like, this was actually for the editing process, actually. What I ended up doing is I went to the local library every Monday, I got a coffee and a muffin, and I sat down for about 2 to 3 hours every Monday and did editing for the book I was writing. And so, like, again, that's all comes down to routine and carving out a special time for yourself that's your project time. Either, like, I know this is harder because 2020 and quarantine and all that, but either, like, at an hour of the day where most people aren't gonna bother you, or you've gotta, like, leave the house and do it somewhere else so no one can bother you. You have to protect those hours, or nothing's gonna get done. That's what I would say advice-wise on getting stories out of your head when it's, like, difficult to do. Just sit down and write. Don't judge yourself, just write. You could write the worst paragraph on the face of the earth, but you know what? It's a lot easier to go back and fix a paragraph that you weren't satisfied by than it is to work with a blank page where there's nothing there. Like, concentrate on first draft, not good, but get on page. Second draft, let's make it fancy. So, like that, those are the tips I've got from a writing standpoint. Like, I love writing. That's actually my most favorite thing that I do. I mean, I'm over here doing artwork and video editing and voice acting and like, I do a lot of stuff, but my number one, like, greatest, strongest passion in the whole world is writing. That's my favorite thing, and so I've got a lot to say about it. It might not be, not everything can be, like, applicable to your specific way. You really have to find what works best for you. But those are things that I have done that have helped me quite a bit. And I need to jump to Crash Ryan 21. Thank you for the 5 Nux bucks. They said, hey, I found $5 stuck to my skateboard. Here you go, Can. Also, if you could voice any villain character from Disney or your favorite anime, who would it be and why? I'm not very up to date right now on different anime. I haven't seen a new one in a while, so let's see. If I was gonna voice a Disney character, I'd probably enjoy most being, like, one of the villains, honestly. they have such like big fun energy a lot of the time. I'm gonna say Ursula. She would be the most fun, I think. Let me come down to here. Ariana Draws said, I should try that because I really want to write stories with my OCs, but I always stop because I find my work too cringy. Ariana, no! Dudes. Okay, let's see. Alright, I'm just gonna pause on the drawing here for just a second. Alright, this is important, you guys. I come from a period of time that I feel very fortunate for when I was developing the skills that I have for like the first half of my life. There wasn't the internet. Not really. Like, it existed, but it wasn't like it is today. There wasn't like social media where you're online all the time and comparing yourself to what other people are doing, or like, you know, there wasn't a platform either for sharing work and like, you know, seeing what people responded to it. And so a lot of my like personal pursuits on the things that I love to do, it was about like me and the work and enjoying the work and learning it and working on my personal standard. Something that really kind of hurts me to see in like the artistic community right now, whether it's writing or drawing or like video making, like all of that stuff, is that there's like, it's this like quote unquote cringe culture that people are so like into or worried about, to where you're always like judging yourself. Like I hate that word. Like, oh, there's this thing I wanted to make and like I love it, but I'm afraid it's gonna be cringy, or is this cringe? No, it's not, and it doesn't matter if somebody else tells you that. Like, forget that guy. It's not about that guy. What's that guy got to do with your life anyway? If there's something that you love to do, like, don't let the idea of it not being fantastic right out the gate make you feel bad about it or make you stop. Even if it's only coming from internally, like you're just minding your own business and working on your thing and you're going, ugh, this is pretty bad, I don't think I should continue. Don't do that to yourself either. I was mentioning before, like, I had the luxury of being really bad at stuff in private. Like, nobody was judging me, like, drawing Sonic the Hedgehog, like, or, like, you know, like, you're, like, here's Knuckles. Yeah, I am cool. Like, you know, if I was just over there having fun, and when you're letting yourself have fun with something that you love, that's where you can build the skill up the most. Like, I know it's hard to be on, like, social media and there's, like, a million people you're following, like, in art, for example, and being like, oh man, I cannot be as good as that person, so why should I even try? Don't do that to yourself. Don't let yourself do that. Like, you've gotta, like, even if you're not personally satisfied with what you're doing, you can't let that stop you, and try your best not to let it hurt you. Just take a breather, take a breath, and, like, you know, just let yourself be bad at stuff, because that's how you build up the skills to become good. Like I was saying before, it's way easier to go back to something you wrote and then fix it, compared to being so scared of it not being good the first time around that you never get anywhere. I once wrote a 500 plus page novel, and I got to the end. I finished that thing, and that happens so rarely. The only way that it could have possibly been completed like that, though, is that when I was writing a scene and it just sucked eggs. I didn't stop. I still got up, did my 2 hours in the morning, and just kept going. Like, don't even go back and fix the thing, because, like, I'd keep writing, and weeks later I'd write another scene and be like, oh, now I know how I can fix that earlier scene because I've written further and now I've had time to think about it. I see where the story got to, and so now I know I can go back to that scene from like chapter 2 and I can like write it a little bit different to include this detail to set up for a later detail. It's so much easier to see like what needs to be fixed in retrospect. But if you don't let yourself have fun and like you hurt yourself by telling yourself your work is cringe or something like that, then you don't really get to the eventual satisfaction. So please, please, try not to let things like that hurt you. Make your art and just do your best and try to remember why you were doing it in the first place. Like, if it's, you know, if it's not something that's fun for you, then like, you know, that's rough. Let yourself love the stuff you want to work on. Anyway, that's my tangent. And yes, Knuckles is cool. Here we go. Like, it hurts when I see people struggling with that because, like, you know, when I was growing up, I guess, and there wasn't, like, internet, I knew if something I was working on wasn't good. It's not like I was walking around in a vacuum being like, everything I make is gold. I knew when it was bad. But I didn't let it stop me, and I was super lucky that I didn't have, like, feedback loops to worry about. Like, not even positive feedback loops. Like, when it gets to, if you upload a piece of artwork and you're used to getting, like, 30 likes on it or something, and then you draw something that you love but it's not what your audience knows you for and you get, like, 3 likes, I think even that, like, makes people start to think, like, oh, I guess, you know, nobody cares about this, like, why should I draw this? Draw it anyway! I have a whole, like, secondary Twitter art, like, area that's completely unrelated to my Sonic song stuff, and, like, it's slightly, like, it's not really a secret, but I don't advertise it, and I'm over there going, like, I got 11 likes! Yeah! So it's nice to have a quiet area of the internet where the feedback loop doesn't hurt you. Anyway, I am attempting to move on to a different topic, but that kind of thing I think is important to address sometimes because it is important. It is important. And also, I forgot Cheese's wings. There we go. There we go. Now he is perfect. Alright, what do I need to do? I probably need to open up some reference images here because I don't know how to color these characters properly. Hang on a second, you guys. I am over here looking for some art references from their current artwork so I can color pick from those. Where is this? Oh, there it is. Alright. Alright. Give me Rouge! Wait, no, you need to have your eyes open. Okay. Here. There's Rouge. And I need another one for Shadow, and eventually I'll get to Cheese also, but Shadow! How is it 4:30 already? Man. Time flies, dudes. Time flies. Cartoon Critic was asking, KN, how did you get into voice acting? You know what? I always kinda did voice acting already with my friends before there was, like, the internet to do acting stuff. Like, we would just, like, voice act our own characters, or we'd follow along with the audio and, like, we'd play, like, The Lion King 2 or something, and we'd pick which characters we were gonna act as, and we'd act along with the movie. We used to do in-character musicals, usually with our own original characters, but, like, some of you guys know the history of Sonic Song 182. Like, we just happened to do a musical in character as the Sonic characters, and that's how, like, our channel started. So we were always doing stuff like that in the first place, and it was fun. And then, like, my brother showed me YouTube once, like, in, like, 2007, and I was like, oh, this is cool. I enjoy this. This is fun. There's videos about all kinds of stuff. But people, like, then I found out that people were holding, like, voice acting auditions to be in, like, fan dubs of stuff. I was like, what? That's awesome! I didn't know you could do that on the internet. Sweet. So I started auditioning for those projects, and I would get roles. So that's basically how it started. Actually, my very first voice acting audition is still on the internet. It was for some characters from a manga that I liked called Ultramaniac. You know what? YouTube was an interesting place back then. I think a lot of the times I just got roles just because I was the only one that auditioned for them, or I was the only one with like a microphone anybody could hear. Because microphone quality was often very bad in voice auditions, and so I tended to get roles that I was even really miscast for. But I got roles in that project. That project never happened, but you know, I think a lot of people kind of get into the idea of making a project and they're really passionate about it, but they get their voice actors on board too soon, way before they're ready, and then they find out they've bitten off more than they can chew. So sometimes I was actually in projects, but that's how I started. I just found things holding open auditions on YouTube, and I tried out for them, and I got parts, and that's how it happened. But again, I swear, I think that a lot of the reason I got roles at all is just because my microphone quality wasn't that bad. It wasn't great. It was not, I would not say it was good, but for the most part, like, you could hear what I was saying, which was leagues above what some people were capable of at the time, so I think that's part of why. And, you know, I've always been an actor. I was in musical theater, like, up until that point, so it's not like it all came out of nowhere. I had some acting chops before that, but yeah, that's how I got started. That Bad Drawer Slasher said, KN, what's your ideas on Whisper the Wolf? She is now my favorite Sonic character. From what I've seen, I'm not necessarily following the comics, but I've seen some of them. She seems really cool. I like her. She's neat. Fun character. Yes, Olivia, you can send the ID that way. I will go look for it. Ooh, what is that? Oh. Ooh, sorry. That's not important right now. That is a hard question. Brady B said, KN, who's your favorite team in Ask the Sonic Heroes? Oh, that's a hard question. I don't know. Because I like Team Dark a lot, but... And, like, having Sonic, Shadow, and Silver group up is always a lot of fun. They're glorious. This is fun music. Sorry, I was getting distracted. And, like, Team Dimension is a lot of fun, too. I just think that they're really sweet and supportive of each other, so their episodes are always a lot of fun. Gosh, it would probably be one of those ones. Even though Knuckles is my favorite! It's hard to say. It was really hard to say. What am I feeling today? I'm gonna say Sonic, Shadow, and Silver with yeah, I'm gonna say those three are my favorite team right now. Maya Abraham said, when you hear the Discord beep and pray it's Vinny. No, that's not Vinny. That was somebody unrelated to Sonic song stuff. I'm in a written D&D game, and that was something involving the game. It was an update. Dun dun dun. So exciting, but not relevant to the stream at the moment. There we go. I'm erasing some of Rouge's wing here so we can see the dudes. Here we go. Let's get that out here. These are also Rouge's wing lines. Alright. Yes, let's get her hair out of the way here. Okay, I think that's everything. Yes. Rin the Hedgehog said, hi everyone. Hi, Rin! Rainboom Blitz was saying, I don't know either, KN. Maybe my favorite team of Sonic heroes is all of them. Yes, that's a good answer. Macaro Now, they said, what drawing tablet do you use? I forget what this one is called because I upgraded recently. My brother and my dad helped me afford to upgrade for my birthday. So I don't remember. I think it's a Cintiq 16, I think is what this one was called. And I was quite glad to update because my other one, it carried me through many years, but I was really struggling with it in a lot of ways. Okay. Alright, so I got those color refs out for a reason. Let me pull up Rouge. I'm gonna give her a pink tie because that's kind of reminiscent of her regular outfit. Here we go. Let's get a rad pink tie on Rouge. Shadow, I think, would be red because that's like his kind of accent color. Okay. And since we've got the red up already, let's just color Shadow's red parts here. Bye for now, Haley Mitchell. Oh, Doremi's Melody said, oh my gosh, KN, I just got Cintiq 16 this week. It's a good one. So far, I'm really satisfied by it. It feels smooth. I can see my other one had such a weird screen resolution that it was blurry, which made it difficult to work with, and it was also kind of dim. This one's nice and bright. Feels good to draw on. That's neat. I guess we're Cintiq buddies. For the record though, squad, I did not start out on this fancy, expensive equipment. My very first drawing tablet was a Bamboo Fun, which was like probably like $50 or something. And I know that's like kind of a big investment, but I didn't want to go like to the fancy 100 plus ones. Then I used an Intuos 5. Then I had a Wacom WX12 or 12WX. That one was an old and outdated model by the time I got it, and I got it used from a friend, so, you know, it was old and rickety when I first got it, and then I proceeded to use that one for many years. And then now I believe this one is the Cintiq 16. But something that I do like to recommend people do if they want to get into digital art is start with, actually when you're getting into any hobby, start with like the cheaper stuff first, and then upgrade as you get more serious. Don't buy like the top of the line Photoshop subscription. Learn on the like, you know, less fancy materials and boost up as needed. I find that has been my method my whole life, and I have found it has served me well. Let's do this. Doremi was saying, I did most of my digital art on my phone for the past year. I'm loving the Cintiq so far. Whew. Yikes. Yeah, I bet it's a lot more comfortable on the Cintiq, isn't it? I've, except for like playing Jackbox, I have never attempted to draw on my phone, but I do know some people who are like really good at phone art, like Jay from Sasso Studios, my goodness. There we go. Beautiful, Rouge. Beautiful. Let's go get Shadow's muzzle now. Which is like nearly the same color. And of course now we have like this evil sounding music while we were like working on, like, I know Rouge had a Metal Sonic's theme going on, but Shadow's sounds even worse now. Final boss mobster Shadow. Blue Destiny Dragon Kaiju said, I'm somewhat good at phone art. And King of Ducks was saying, hey KN, Blaze seemed a bit more confident last episode. What was up with that? You know, as a host, she didn't have to answer any weird questions about herself to put her on edge. When she gets more shy, it's usually because something uncomfortable is happening. But you know, she was there with her friends in at a nice tea party. It was like with Cream and Marine and Amy and Big. Like there's really nothing to be uneasy about in a group like that. So she was just having a nice chill afternoon having tea with the squad. And nobody asked her anything weird. So she didn't have to get nervous about it or talk about like her fear of heights or who she's got a crush on. Though Blaze can be socially pretty shy, I do feel like her work in the Olympics has done a lot of good for her, because if you observe her in the Olympic Games, she's just there with the brightest smile, having a fantastic time, and she's clearly like excited about it and stuff, so like, you know, she's got like a little more practice. But yeah, that specific episode was mostly just because nobody was making her nervous. Cartoon Critic said, KN, have you ever written fan fiction before? If so, can we find it anywhere? You know what? The only fan fiction, like, I wasn't really a fan fiction writer. If I was going to do a bunch of writing, it was, basically always original works. I didn't even actually read that much fan fiction, to be honest. But for the little fanfics that I did write from time to time, I don't think that they exist anymore, or like they were never uploaded and stuff, because I'd like handwrite stuff like that. But I suppose you could look at Sonic Song 182 and our entire body of stories, and that could be considered as fanfiction. It's just in a video format, but like Be My Valentine or Else, for example, that's a fanfiction adventure about Sonic and Amy going on a date and then Silver showing up. and you guys know the chaos that Eggman caused in that one. So I think for me that's what counts as being fanfiction that I have written. I remember I did some like Final Fantasy fanfiction. Like I remember, but it was usually just silly stuff I was having fun with, nothing serious. Like the one I'm trying to like remember is I wrote one about like, it was Vivi from Final Fantasy VIII and like Sid Highwinds from Final Fantasy IX, and they were selling candy bars to the other Final Fantasy characters. That's the caliber of fan fiction that that I was writing. Oh, Mario Parmari said, what was the call Rouge got in the latest episode? Will we know what it was or when? Oh, you must not have stuck around into like a few seconds into the credits. She actually, or maybe you mean more specifically. She was just getting a call from the agents of 182 because she had some new agents that she needed to welcome. But to understand, like, what that all meant, you had to stick around to the very end of Ask the Sonic Heroes 39. Like, there was a whole skit about it. Let's see. Sonic Fan 9715 said, Egg Reverie Zone! Excellent. I don't know if I should answer that question. Yes, sadly, Wild Style, that is a very sensitive question. I think that I can't really answer. My feelings about all of that are very, very complicated. It's all really kind of sad. So I think I saw your question, no, thank you for asking. But, ooh, yes, Rouge is crying now. Yes, the subject is too sensitive. I will leave it at that. Oh my goodness. Blue Destiny Dragon Kaiju, thanks for the pumpkin pie emojis. Have those always been there? It's the season. It's almost time for pumpkin pie. One more month. One more month, and then I can go nuts about that. Don't worry, Wild Style. I feel like that's a question that's on, like, a lot of people's minds. Because, like, it comes up a lot. It's just, it's really hard to explain what my feelings are about it. So, the most tactful thing I can say is just that it's pretty complicated, and my overall feeling is being very sad. But I'm loving the pumpkin pie showing up in the chat. Beautiful. Let's see. Olivia Runting, thanks for the 2 Nux bucks. They said, I wanted to give Tails a hug. He's so fluffy and cute.
Thanks for the hug, Olivia. I accept hugs, and I am fluffy and cute. I brush my tails every morning so that they floof and that they're ready for flight.
Uwu Fangs was wondering what the sensitive question was, but Wild Style, you can mention what it was in the chat, but I'm going to just keep coloring. But yeah, it's regarding something pretty serious that happened last year in the summer that caused a bit of a shake-up here on the channel. It's just there's a lot of reasons why I can't / also shouldn't talk about it. It's pretty serious stuff. What is... Oh, Maya Abraham is saying, what's on Rouge's ear? It's not, like, on her ear, it's just that Rouge has, like, a 2-tone colored ears. Hang on a second. Alright. Of course, yes. This is why you can't... Oh my god, okay. Alright, I'm gonna give you guys a quick tip that I think everyone on the internet knows by now, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Never Google image search anything on a live stream, because something weird will come up. So, I Googled that off of the screen, so nobody has to see the things I have just witnessed, but I was just, to answer your question, it's this situation. Like, Rouge has 2-tone ears. Like, there's a darker section inside and then lighter further out. And so that's what I'm going for here also. And, for the record, nobody wants to know what I just saw on Google Images. Sonic the Hedgehog is nothing but wholesome to me, so, sometimes it's just a shock. Where's my ref here? Okay, there. Stardown said the dark side of Google Images. Yeah, and Ellie Barrett remembers a horrifying Mario Yoshi thing that we saw like a little bit ago. That one at least wasn't NSFW, so I could show you guys. It was shocking, but it wasn't, it was shocking in a way that wouldn't get me in trouble on YouTube, so. Yeah, Google Images, it's such an adventure over there. Let me see, let me go back to, oh, I was just starting Rouge's Wing and then I forgot what I was doing. I will get back to that in a second. Oh my goodness, there's like 12 minutes left of the stream today. Cutesy Eves said, what's this based off of? This music is now here to haunt me. I'm sorry, it makes it hard to concentrate, but I'm trying to draw, like, this is them doing, like, the Men in Black as secret agents. That's what I'm drawing. And then the music has implied that we have died. Wonderful. Music, please. Please. Go back to the fun times. Oh... Okay, let's just continue here. Alright, I don't have a lot of time. It's just a little. Here we go. It's alright, we've resurrected. Ringleader thanks. He said, I'm back. I finished my Minecraft treehouse. It looks lit. Well, congratulations. I'm glad that you built something that you're proud of. Meanwhile, my melted iced coffee is staring at me. I'm gonna drink it anyway, even though it's like halfway just water now because the ice melted. Nope, not so good when it's half of it's water and half of it's coffee. Yeah, not as good. And I see a hand-waving emoji from Rafa Curiosa Rodriguez. Hello, Rafa! Rebecca the Owl, I hope you have a better day than you've been having. Good luck with everything. This is Rouge the Bat wishing you good luck. And Velocity the Hedgehog was asking about a Shadow the Hedgehog impression. I did get to do some of that on a recent stream. I don't have a good Shadow impression, really. My equivalent of doing a Shadow the Hedgehog voice would be something like this. Chaos Control! That's all I got. It's not fabulous. I should not be cast as Shadow the Hedgehog in anything. Not one of my strongest voices. Alright, let's see. Charles Mondesir said, I am back from watching videos. I hope you saw some fun ones. Wow, okay, 10 minutes left of stream, squad. 10 minutes. Stardown said, I like your Sonic voice better, Kahan. Alright, time to party! This one's Sonic the Hedgehog, but obviously I should never be cast with this voice, because it, like, literally doesn't fit. But hey, at least I commit! I've got passion! We're Sonic Heroes! There you go. And let's get some more of Rouge's wing. You colored out of the lights. Okay, let me. I'm starting to feel the crunch of the stream ending, because it would be nice if I could finish coloring it, but there is a ways to go still. I wonder if I can finish in just 10 minutes here. Let me take this one. The layers aren't that important when I'm just doodling for fun. No, you're coloring out of the lines. Okay, here we go. We're racing against time. We've got, 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Let's see what I can do with 8 minutes. Yeah, I'm taking to humming because I am looking at my screen mostly, seeing if I can finish on time. We now have a additional time challenge. Let's see what we can do. Alright. Oh! Oh, yes. I hear that. Alright. That's good. It's, we need the sunglasses, but also cheese. And I didn't bring up a reference of this boy! Okay, cheese, the chow, and please don't give me anything weird, Google Images. Thank goodness. Cheese is a safer thing to Google, to be honest. Okay. Oh. Okay. Here's the lad. Let's color pick from here. In front of the wing, maybe? I don't know. Put it in the back. I don't care. I'll just color over the whole thing for a moment, and then we will get some nuance in a little bit. Yeah, we're working on this. Thank you for all of the kind comments that you guys are leaving to encourage me for speed. This is what we're about here. Lots of speed here. Alright. I still can't just color out of the lines. That's dishonorable. Oh, okay. Here. And pardon my focus here. I am attempting to finish. I've got 6 minutes, which is explaining where the crunch is coming from, because I did want to try to get this done by the time this stream ends, because I kind of doubt that I'll have time to work on it. Like, you know, it would be better to start something fresh for next week. Or just, like, chill and chat next week without actually drawing anything, because, yeah, I think some of you might know why. But it would be best not to, well, it's so close to being done, I don't want to leave it unfinished. If I can finish, well, I'll color pick from Rouge's tie for that one, actually. Okay, fortunately cheese doesn't take that long to color, but I now have 5 minutes. 5 minutes to go. And let's color cheese's eyes in here. Here. There. Okay. Let's turn that off. And I mean, you'd think that that was good, but not quite yet. There's other things that need to be done. It's not finished. First of all, I don't care if the background is white. This is all the stuff that was not colored. There's no way I would finish. Let's just pretend and not drop their background. That sounds great. Let's just go to the part where we do their shades, and actually, you know what? That's fine. It's all good. All good. I'm gonna do that. Ah! Okay. Not there. Here. Alright, it's time to color in some sunglasses, my dudes. This is how they're looking cool in their agent outfits. Here we are. So there's Rouge. I'll get to the... Whoop. I have to make sure I don't color over Shadow's nose there, because that is not behind this layer. Tanner was asking what site is this? They might want to try it out. Do you mean what am I drawing on? Ooh. This program is called, Photoshop. So, that is what I am creating my art on. That is Adobe Photoshop. This is some interesting music. It was really trying to push me along. I got 3 minutes, squad, but I think this is looking good. Alright. I need a little more there. Okay. Alright. And let me see if this will work out a little. Give them a little sheen here. There we go. And there was one last thing here. Like, that just couldn't be see-through. That would have been ridiculous. And Cheese has one over there. Okay. Yeah. It's the... There they are. Let's put here, and I guess... I don't know where my reference image is. It got buried. There it is. Okay, now I will crop, and that'll be it. And we'll have made it with 2 minutes to spare. So as soon as I crop this guy, I am just going to chat after that. You know, instead of having, I'm gonna add a tiny bit more here. Tiny bit more. So they're not just floating. Not just floating. There we go. Let's put their like bodies in here. That'll be better. And whoop, was that okay? I can't see. I need to zoom in. I'm being too oh, that's why. Let's do it here. Wait, not there. Here. Success! Alright, with like 60 seconds to spare, here is Shadow, Rouge, and Cheese doing the Men in Black pose as agents. Whew, okay, all done now, all done. Yay! Kings and Josh said that's amazing. Thank you! Sonic Kid said mission complete! Random Villager said this was awesome. Mayuto Brito says yay! Rachel Shoulder said Shadow Senpai! He's so beautiful. Silver Button said, may you let me know when Silver Story is made. I think YouTube will let you know if you subscribe, and I guess I don't know why they make you subscribe and hit a bell button thing. I think they should just give you everything when you subscribe, like it used to be. But it should show up in your subscriptions box if you keep an eye out for it. And whenever it's coming up, I'm sure I'm gonna make a big deal out of it because I'm excited for it. Rain Boom Blitz said, art complete! And I think, oh my goodness, my, my thing has frozen. Come on, you, I'm trying to check the chat here. Mayuto said, cute. Nafisa Ahmed said, yo, this is dope. I'm loving it. Great, KN. Thank you. And Mr. Swissroll said, good work, KN. The cartoon critic said, fantastic. You get an S rank. Sonickill said, looks awesome. Rainbow Magic Girl 2006 said, yas. Scott Conlon said, nice. Karsten Logan said, nice job. Yay. Shauna White said, that's an amazing drawing. Thank you! Vlad Animation said they look cool. Nice. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for all of your kind words, and as always, it's a pleasure to hang out with you guys for a couple of hours on Fridays. This is our completed work for the day. Silly drawing, but I think it turned out pretty well. Meanwhile, I need to say goodbye. I have training on Friday nights, so I need to go that way and then and train in the ways of martial skills. But everybody, you have a good rest of your Friday. I'll see you again next week. Same Sonic Song time, same Sonic Song place. All right, everybody, take care. Bye for now.